Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my program, My Charge to Nigeria and Nigerians. Today, I'm going to be speaking about Nigerian politics and one of the bright lights that we have in Nigerian politics. This man is from PDP. His name is Seyi Makinde, and he's a member of PDP, and he's the governor of Oyo State. It's like at last there are some bright light or spots of light coming to Nigerian politics. Because even though I personally supported APC to come to power, but if I see anything good, I try to be objective about it and talk about it. And I think this is a very good development in our Nigerian politics, even though he's from the opposition party. But from his first steps, from what he has done so far, it's like maybe there is a future for Nigerian politics. If this is the face of the new politics or politicians in Nigeria, then we could say there is a greater future waiting for Nigeria. So Seyi Makinde, is he the new face of politics in Nigeria? Now, this man is 51 years old, and he's the executive governor of Oyo State, like I've said. In just a few months that he has been in authority, in power, let's see some of the great things he has been able to do. He's got some credible achievements just in less than a year that he's in power. Now, first of all, he has introduced free primary and secondary education. Free education right now to all children that are living in Oyo State. Kudos. Besides that, he's providing for all the children in primary and secondary school free exercise books and free textbooks, free materials for all the children. It doesn't matter if you are from a poor family or from a rich family, free education and free books. Besides that, the books that he provides, even though he prints them in the name of of his government, but he never writes his name, and he never writes the name of his party, and he doesn't even put his photograph in it. That is very, very unusual for Nigeria. So he's not doing it for his own self-glory. He knows that when he does the right thing, the people will reward him anyway. So he doesn't need to put his photograph or the logo of his party, and unbelievable. And then he's not giving, another thing he has been able to do is that, sometimes when you say free education, people still go ahead and sell those things. But in their state, in his government, their books are not being sold, not directly or indirectly. He's been able to put order in things in the educational system of Oyo State. Now, but his strikes and his stride, his victory, his success, his feat, it's not just ended in the area of education. He has also done so well to pensioners and workers. So right now, pensioners and workers in the state get paid promptly, and on the 5th of the month, on the 25th of every month they get paid. But if the 25th is going to fall on a weekend, they get paid 2 days before, on the 23rd. So brilliant idea. It's very clear that this guy was prepared for governance, and he's doing so well. Now, there is another thing he's doing apart from workers and pensioners. He's also reviving agriculture in the state. He has started an agriculture program that is going to raise 50,000 farmers in 3 years. 50,000 farmers. Kudos to this Seyi Makinde guy. Beautiful. Now, another thing that he has done is that he's also been able to strengthen security in the state. Now, he's been able to provide hundreds of cars to the security agencies in the state. Now, these are the things that he was not supposed to be the one doing it. It was supposed to be the federal government doing it. But just to strengthen security in his own state, he's provided all those cars for them. Now, besides that, he has also been able to resolve the problem of herdsmen in the state. He's been able to resolve the problem of herdsmen by criminalizing open grazing. So he single-handedly resolved the problem in the state, which means every state governor could resolve the problem of herdsmen in their state if they really want. I'm talking about herdsmen, farmers conflict. Now, he didn't stop there. He has also gone to the extent of making Oyo State one of the top states in the country with the ease of doing business in the states, because he has introduced electronic registration for everyone living in the state. Besides that, I've always been talking about biometrics, and I've always been talking about that everybody that is living in Lagos State must be registered and things like that. He has done that. He has actually registered, and or at least he has started the process of registration of all citizens of Oyo State living in the state. And even if you are not a citizen of Oyo State, he's registering everybody living in the state so that everybody will have electronic registration. That is going to change a whole lot of things. If that will work in that state, and every other state will introduce the same, order will come to governor. There will be law and order, and there will be ease to governance at last. This is one of the greatest things that this guy has done, the registration of citizens, so that he will even know who are his citizens to start with. Now, there is this law enforcement organization that is called NURTW, and that he banned them from his state completely because of their violence and things like that. And you know what? Even the federal government is not bringing them back. So he's been able to bring order. He's been able to show that he's a executive ruler, governor of the state, and he's been able to put things in order beyond what anybody could think. Now, another thing he did is that he tried to encourage the students in the state that are studying law. So if you are a student from Oyo State and you are studying law, he gives them a bursary of $500,000 naira, 500,000 naira, 500,000 naira scholarship or bursary to every student that is studying law. I wonder why law. If I were in his place, I would have given that bursary to people studying science, studying engineering, science, and doing research. But I don't know, he has his own reasons why he's giving that to law students. But you know what? Kudos to him, he's doing so well. He also declared his assets, by the way. He opened up everything he's earned and what he has, what he owns. And, he's opened himself for scrutiny also. He said that he's ready to forfeit his immunity, and he's ready to be prosecuted by the government if they suspect him of corruption. He also started a department and a branch of EFCC in the state, and it's just to fight corruption on the state level. Beautiful stuff, beautiful stuff. And then there was this thing that was in the state before he came. The former governor was putting a levy on parents, and if you take your children to school, there is a levy of there was a levy of 3,000 naira for every child that you take to school. This man canceled the levy, and he's saying people should just go to school for free. And also, he himself declared his salary and told the people that he's only earning 650,000 naira, and that's his whole salary. So he said he has nothing to hide. So I'm thinking there's another northern governor, I think is it Borno or somewhere, that is also doing so well. Maybe I'm going to talk about him one of these days as well. It's another governor that is doing a great job. But this guy here deserves some shout outs and some encouragement. Seyi Makinde, kudos. Keep it up, and I hope we have more politicians like this in Nigeria in the near future. For the love of God, church and nation. Peace. Sunday Adelaja here. If you believe in nation building principles, please like this video, share it with your friends, and let's change our nations together.